All right. So what I was explaining to you was that an X match is only inherited in a certain way for a male and for a female. And so if you look at this chart, and I don't know if I've already sent you one or not. I know I have gotten them out to Marilyn, and I think Donna as well, but if not, I will get them to you guys, so that, because there's more charts to this. Okay, so this first chart only goes to your fourth great grandparent, and then when you get to your fourth great grandparent, whoever that X, wherever you inherited that X, which is these shaded, only you only inherit X from the shaded, and this is for a female. So we're gonna start with yours. Then once you get over here to your fourth great grandparents, you will definitely need to start another chart for each grandparent that you inherited the X from. So after we get done with this, I will send everybody the rest of these charts, and then they can work through those as well.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we're going to start with you, and I think I'll just do it in this because Pam, we're pretty sure. Okay, so you're Pam, and you were born Pam or Pamela?
Pamela.
Spell it for me, baby.
Pamela.
Okay. Goins, Goynes, just for... Is that the way you guys spell it?
Ours is an E, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's E-N-S, the way we spell it.
E-N-S.
My grandfather spelled his N-E-S, but my dad spelled his E-N-S.
Gotcha. It don't matter. Mine spelled it Goins, and
Yeah.
I think there was even some that were Gayans, but anyway, they're in Nacogdoches. All right, and so you are the first one on this chart, and you are a female. So you may need to make sure when you start these charts that you start with the right sex, because it's different for a male than it is for a female. And your mother is...
Rachel.
We can just... Okay, Rachel. Go ahead.
Steptoe. Rachel Christine Steptoe.
All right. And now if there's anybody that you want to keep private in these first generations, just speak up, and I won't write that in. I'll just say private, whatever.
That's okay.
Okay. And then your daddy is?
Alfred Merle.
Goins. All right. And then mother's mother was?
Annie Parker.
And mother's father was?
R.V. Steptoe. Initials only, R.V.
Yes, ma'am. All right. And your father's mother?
Barbara Rogers. Rogers.
All right. And then you'll turn this... I'm just demonstrating. You can't see me, Pam. I'm sorry, but you can watch it in a minute. I'm just turning this now that we got to the great-grandparents. You'll turn that chart sideways the right way. Okay, and so your Barbara Rogers, her mother was whom?
Lula Wade.
W-A-D-E?
Yes.
And her father was?
James Thomas Rogers.
Okay. And then on your Annie Parker, her mother was?
Nancy Wilburn. Wilburn.
Yes, ma'am. And then her father was,
John William Parker.
all right. And on R.V. Steptoe, who was his mother?
Prudence Thacker.
Say that again.
Prudence.
Okay.
Prudence Thacker. Thacker.
All right. And then we'll go move up to James T. Rogers, who was his mother.
Martha Missouri Jones.
Okay. And on Lula Wade, who was her father?
William C. Wade. William Chambers Wade, really.
All right. And then who was her mother?
Nancy Harvey.
Spell that.
Harvey.
Harvey. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. And then Prudence Packer, who was her father?
Holmes, Holmes. Dixon, Dixon. Thacker, Thacker.
All right. And then who was her mother?
Francis. And Francis Hunt.
All right. And then John William Parker, who was his mother?
Elizabeth Parker.
She was also a Parker.
Well, I don't have a
Surname.
Elizabeth. I don't have a surname, so it's Elizabeth J. is what I have.
Okay, Elizabeth J. But unknown surname. Okay.
Correct.
Nancy Wilburn. Can you tell me who her father was?
William Martin Wilburn.
All right. And who was Nancy Wilburn's mother?
Amanda Roberts.
All right. Then on Martha Jones, who was the mother of James T. Rogers. Do you know her father?
Hold on, let me get back up to it.
I know I'm running you the way my thing goes, and I apologize. It's going to probably work you back and forth in your program.
That's okay. All right, Martha Jones. Her father was William Hugh Bird Byrd Jones.
All right. And who was her mother?
Mary Ann Collins.
All right. And William C. Wade, who was his mother?
Elizabeth Ann Spivey. Spivey.
EY or Y?
EY.
Yeah, that's where we cross to. There, the Collins and the Roberts, I'll bet. Okay, but anyway, I don't want to get off on that. And the Rogers, too. On Nancy Harvey, who was her third great-grandfather, or who was her father?
Her father was John Austin Harvey.
And who was her mother?
Roxy, Roxie, Lou, Lou, Ann Gillespie, Gillespie.
Gotcha. All right. And then jumping back over to Holmes Dixon Packer, who was his father, or his mother, excuse me.
That's Thacker with a T.
Sorry, I have it wrong. Okay, Thacker. I'll fix it. Ooh wee. I'm glad you caught that. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you said Packer a while ago.
Yeah, I did. So I'm so sorry. Okay, so
That's
it's Thacker. And who was his mother?
Susan Bullock. Bulloch.
B-O, what, spell that again?
Bulloch.
Yeah, we're going to cross there at that too a bit. And then Frances Hunt, who was her mother and father. Or, well, tell me your father first.
Thomas Hunt.
All right. And her
His mother was Jane Carson. Carson.
All right. Now, on Elizabeth J. Unknown, you don't know anything further about her, correct?
No, I do not.
Okay, and then...
I do have, well, let's see. Hold on one second. I think I've got a note on here. Hold on one second. It's coming up.
You're fine.
Oh, right. My computer just shut down.
It's okay. Just take your time. We're not in any hurry. But I'll just talk a little bit. But as you can see, we're just following only the shaded ancestors. Those are the only contributing ancestors to your X chromosome. And you do have to remember that, you know, the X chromosome is a little unruly. And why it's unruly is because a male inherits his X chromosome from his mother, which is a recombination of the X which she got from her father. So it's not the same as mtDNA. X autosomal is not the same as mtDNA. However, whenever when a male inherits it from a female, it's actually a recombination of her father. So, because she inherited one X from her father. So, kind of got to trace it all the way back. Okay, you back, baby?
I am. I have a note in here. It has not been proven that it's the same one, but I do have a marriage record for John F. Parker, and he married Elizabeth J. Wade.
Okay, so it may be Wade.
Yes.
Which we do have some of those around in our family, so I wouldn't doubt it. Is it about the right time, you reckon?
Yes. They married in 1866 in Calvin County, so I'm thinking it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same, but I did not put it on my chart because I had not
verified it yet. Right, gotcha. Okay, and on William Martin Wilburn, do you know who his mother was?
Yes, hold on, let me get back to it. William Martin Wilburn. No, I do not have his, well, I say I don't. Hold on. William Martin Wilburn. I do have it. I just have to know. Hold on.
You're fine.
Sometimes I think my iPad is faster than my. If his father is, did you say father or mother?
Mother.
Mother is Cynthia Britton. Brittain.
All right. And do you know who Amanda Roberts' father was?
Hold on. Hold on. I'll go back to my iPad. Amanda Roberts.
Her father and her mother. Who
I'm
was,
sorry.
that's
Her father is Moses Fisk, Fiske, Robert.
okay. And who was her mother?
Amanda Gant, Gant.
All right. And then let's just go on and stay right there instead of running back up to the other side. Who was Amanda Gant's mother?
I have no information on her.
Okay. Her father either.
No.
All right. On Moses F. Roberts, do you know who his mother was?
Hold on, I gotta get back to it.
You're fine.
All right, Moses Fisk, Robert, his mother and father.
Just his mother.
Mother. Mary Polly Johnston.
Okay, that was Moses' parents or mother.
Yes, Moses Fisk Roberts, his mother Mary Polly Johnston.
Ooh, there's another Johnson.
Well, this one is with a T. Johnston.
Okay. Yeah, I don't reckon that matters either much. Yeah.
C or no C, it doesn't know.
I think they're all about the same, yeah, or they run in and out. Okay, and on Cynthia Britton, do you know who her father or who her mother was and her father?
Let's see. No, I do not have.
All right, that's okay. All right, and on, you're not going to know the Wade. Okay, and then do you know who Jane Carson's mother and father were?
No.
You're fine.
is not confirmed, but Father John Carson
Okay.
and Mother Nellie. No last name. I don't have that far back.
Okay. All right. And then what about Thomas Hunt's mother?
I do not have confirmation on that, but I believe it is any day now, computer. Like I said, I'm just going to go back to my iPad.
You're fine.
Nathaniel Hunt.
Thomas Hunt, who was his mother?
Mother was Mary Elizabeth White.
All right. And then on Susan Bullock, do you know who her mother and father were?
Her mother was Susanna, Susannaah, Manning, Manning.
Okay, and her father?
David M. Bullock Jr.
All right. Now we're going to jump up to your other side. We're going to jump up to Roxy L. Gillespie, who was her mother and father.
Come on. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Just take your time. I'm not in any hurry. And then what I'll probably do is whenever I look better, it's not Saturday slumlord day around here. I have a big chart on my wall, and I'm gonna put this up on a big chart and do like a formal one. This is just for us girls, so we can kind of get an idea and get ahead of the game or whatever on these X matches. Okay. Roxy Gillespie.
I do not have a mother or father on her.
Okay. And then do you have a mother for John A. Harvey?
On Austin Harvey. His mother was Nancy Scoggins, Scoggins.
Gotcha. And then on Elizabeth A. Spivey, do you have her mother?
That one is
William C. Wade.
I don't have her mother, I have her father, but no mother.
Okay. Go ahead and give me her father.
John Spivey.
All right. Okay. And then on Mary Ann Collins, do you know who her father and mother are?
He threw. Hold on.
Mary Ann Collins, the mother of Martha M. Jones.
Okay. This thing always wants to do something that I didn't want it to do.
Right. They have a mind of their own.
Yes, they do.
Well, it takes a little time to work these charts through. It really does, because when you're working on them, you kind of got to jump back and forth between, what you know in your database or in wherever you store your genealogy. You kind of got to run back and forth and up and down, and then learning how to do it on top of it is a little confusing as well. So,
I do not have a mother or father for her.
all right. So, no mother and father for her. William Hugh B. Jones. Do you have a mother for him?
Sarah Jane Robb. R-O-B-B.
Awesome. Okay, that's it. That's all of it. You got it filled out. These ancestors that you list on this, and I will scan it and send it to you, and I'll put it up on our thing. And I'll put this little video up there too. I will send you the next charts, because what you'll do is you'll take this Sarah J. Robb, and you will have a place for number 86 and 87, who is Mary Ann Collins, and these will be your 4th great-grandparents, or the 7th generation from you. And therefore, when you match someone on an X, there is a little cheat sheet that tells you, I'm so many centimorgans distance from this person, and they will tell you, does that person fall in the 3rd great-grandparents? Do you share 4th great-grandparents, 2nd great-grandparents, and further on backwards? Okay, so, we may be able to knock down some brick walls right here with X matches. So that's what we're going to work on next. I know I already broke 2. For sure, I confirmed several things on my Nash line because I come from them twice. And so what I'm working on is, now I'm going to go and I'm going to run an X match. What is your JED match number, baby, if you've got it real quick? And I'll write that.
It is G 61 23 86.
Okay, G612386.
Correct.
Gotcha. And I will show you how to walk through and do your X match on, I will try to show you how to do your X match on JED match. And then I'll show you how that's going to come down. But we'll work through the little group thing that we're doing. But this may also help us see you only inherited. It's too bad we don't have does your brother have a JED match?
Yes, he does.
Okay, well, because your brother is going to inherit this differently from you. Okay, your brother, we might want to do a separate one on your brother, because he is the one that's going to carry the male and the female for your dad's side for the Goins. Do you
Okay.
see what I'm saying? So we may want to work a chart on him and do his comparisons at GEDmatch, but I don't want to do that while we're recording here today. We'll need to do that separately because I know he's not so keen on like us doing stuff. So we'll have that conversation privately. I don't want to do that on this recording. But we may find that working through your brother's X match, as long as he's got a GEDCOM, we may still be able to put some pieces together.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie, thank you so much. I'll put this up real quick. Thank you. Bye-bye, hon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, and so, I know this demonstration is a little wonky, and it's hard to see it, but I will send you a copy, and what you will have to do is you will need to work all of this out, through your family lines and see where your exes are. And I'm going to go ahead and post this, and you can ask questions after you've had a chance to see it. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you soon. Love you guys.